and it goes way over there. I'm not going to bother to show everything there, but just a real quick little video here. As you can see, the books are all finally up on the shelves, out of the boxes. It's been almost a year since we've been able to have everything organized like this, and of course we're still working on getting everything else all put away and things, and so it's really good. I have a Bible version here, a very unique one that I was just had sent to me. This thing here is I don't know if you can see that there, quick scan King James Bible. Very interesting. A new angle to perverting the scriptures that I had never thought of before. So I'm going to be doing a video review of that thing coming up. And of course some of the other projects that I have, the Elvis study and some of the other things. And but I just wanted to address something in this video very quickly. This has been a struggle with me for a long time now, the issue of video versus email. A lot of my ministry has been emailing people back and forth and things like that, and you know, I thought about it way back when, and when I first got into ministry back in 2008, and I thought to myself, you know, this could get to a point where I'm not going to be able to keep up with this, and that point has come now to right now. And what's happening is I'm having to spend a lot of times a day or two answering emails, and it's a problem because I'm trying to get my research done for videos, and of course even the most simple studies, expository study and things, it's taking me, you know, a good day to go through the Bible and to study and to write the notes for my studies. I don't believe in just turning on the camera and ranting and raving and calling that a sermon. I don't do that. I never have. And I just, you know, I do a lot of research. I put a lot of time into what I preach. And so, you know, I'm called into video ministry, and what I'm saying is the time has come where I'm just not going to be able to keep up with email anymore. And what I can do, and if you still want to email and say, hey, could you do a sermon on such and such? Hey, I found some information on this. But I can't do the thing of people writing to me anymore and saying, what about this or what about that? You know, could you please answer these questions? I'm not going to be able to do that. Okay, if you want to write to me through the mail system, that's a different story, because I can take some time to actually sit down and write a letter out. That's a little bit easier, believe it or not, for me, because of email. I've found that a lot of times I get into this thing and I write an email back, and then they write back, well, yeah, but what about this? And I write back, and then, well, yeah, but what about that? And I can't do that anymore. It's just too much. And as far as donations are concerned, we really, as I always say, we really do appreciate the donations, and we certainly wouldn't be able to continue without that. But there again, sending confirmation emails and things like that, I'm going to slow down on that too, simply because I want to spend more time putting video out. I want new material coming out. You know, it's been my dream now for a while to have more than one video coming out a week. I'd like to have multiple videos coming out every week on a lot of different subjects, and so that's what I want to spend my time on. And one other thing too about the email issue, and that is that, you know, you can do some research on this. The NSA and a lot of other agencies are tracking and tracing emails, and so I think if you have some questions that you really want answers to, and sort of some controversial things that you'd like to write to me about, you know, it's better to do that through the mail system, where it can't be tracked and traced. So that's another angle to this whole thing, that I think it's better to be offline if you have questions like that. But you know, I feel very bad because it's taken me way too long to get back to people, but I just can't dedicate, you know, a day or two a week to answering emails anymore. It's just, it's they're piling up, they're stacking up, and it's going 2-3 weeks, and I'm not getting back to people. I want to be in video ministry. That's what I want to do. If you find information, articles online, please send those to me. And I can use those. I'll use those in future videos. If you have a topic that you'd like to hear preached on, certainly send that to me as an email. But the questions, and I get kind of perturbed sometimes too, because I get people writing questions and it's like, I preached on that 3 years ago. So I'm not against people contacting me, but what I'm saying is I can't do the email thing anymore. I'm not checking private messages barely at all on YouTube anymore. I mean, there's over 5,000 people that subscribe to the channel now, and I praise the Lord for that, but I'm one man. I can't do the research, the video production, everything all myself. My wife helps me with some of the research, but she doesn't do email, and she doesn't want to do email, and she's not going to. She responds to people through, the postal system. People write to her and she writes back to them, which is great. We appreciate that. But we can't do, as the old saying, they wear many different hats, meaning that I can't be a email guy, a video production guy, a preacher, all these different issues. It's ending up being too much. So I just wanted to put this video together very quickly here. We are working very hard on getting the studio back up and going here. We're going to be bringing out some really neat studies coming up, and that's what I want to do. I want to put out a lot of videos is the main thing. So all that to say, the emailing thing, if you email and you ask questions, you're probably not going to get a response unless it's just a very, very, very quick thing that I can answer. I want new material to come out. So that's going to be it for this video, and like I said, keep your eyes open for some really neat stuff coming out. So thank you for watching. One other thing I forgot to mention, and that is that the kjvm@netzero.net email account, I'm going to be closing that one down, simply because for some weird reason I cannot answer emails on it. I can read the emails, but it's some kind of a setting, and it's just like 2 different email accounts and whatever else. So the email account, if you want to email me a sermon idea or information, documentation or something like that I could use in a sermon, the email to use there would be blackhawk45@netzero.net. That would be the one to use. The KJVM thing, I have to use an older XP computer to answer emails on it. I guess the settings are different or something, I don't know. So don't send emails to the kjvm@netzero.net, because I'm going to be getting rid of that one. So I think that's it. I'm pretty sure. If not, I'll make another video. Alright, see ya.